Beverly Hills. That's where I wanna be. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Dito na ako sa Beverly Hills. No, not that Beverly Hills. Ibang Beverly Hills dito sa Pilipinas. Specifically sa Antipolo, Rizal. And ang plan ko na yon, kasi maaga pa, kain muna bago magmuseo. So syempre, we're gonna visit all the tourist sites here in Antipolo. It's a beautiful town. My first impressions of driving around here. Much like Laguna, it seems to be like a little commuter town of those who maybe work in the Ortigas or Metro Manila area. So yeah, I'm excited to check it out.
Lang daw po.
Sige ma'am, thank you.
1 hour stay, sir, kung okay lang po.
Okay, sige ma'am.
Okay po.
Para sa resto, di ba?
Opo.
Sige. Let's fill up dito.
Check ko lang. 36.3.
Ayos, may buhay pa.
Thank you. Okay na yun, sir.
Sige. So just pasok doon?
Yes po. Ito doon. Sa stairs po pababa.
Sige, thank you ma'am. Alright, so we just arrived at the Burrow Cafe. And from what I understand, it's also a bee house. So I haven't been to a bee house or bee farm since Bohol. Pero parang sobrang popular dito. Kasama sa locals, because she had to call to see if I had a reservation and all that. But let's check it out. I don't know which way to go. Stairs na lang. So I haven't looked up any pictures or anything specifically just because I wanted to like actually be surprised, but it looks like it's like in a garden kind of setting, so this should be a nice start to the day. I'm stoked. Good morning po. Diretso lang sa counter?
Opo.
Sige, thank you po. So it feels like a speakeasy, kind of difficult to find. You gotta like know a password or ask somebody. Oh, grabe, mababa pa. Okay guys, it's official. This is the coolest entrance to anywhere I've ever been. So guys, first impressions, this is hands down the coolest place I've ever seen as far as like the natural layout and the combination of like being in nature but also luxury. So they have some really like upscale touches, and it's really well thought out but kind of minimalist. And I mean, look at the nature. It's literally right on the river there, tucked perfectly on the side of a mountain. So absolutely incredible. And I hope the food is as good as the vibe here. So this is the outside walkway with the restaurant directly behind me. So you can come out, enjoy the river view. Super sarap dito. Alright, in addition to being absolutely stunning and having some quality food, albeit masyadong mahal, they also have sourdough bread, which that's one thing I'm like super maarte about and I miss about San Francisco is like real quality sourdough bread. So I'm sure this is gonna be phenomenal. Whew. Oh my god, that is one sexy ass loaf of bread. Diba? Oh, I hope this thing tastes as good as it looks. Basta, okay, I'm getting distracted here. Off to Pinto Art Museum. So guys, this place is absolutely incredible. Bawal mag-video dito, so I'm gonna tell you all about it after. Oh my god, wow. So I'm just down the street now from the Pinto Art Museum, so I wanted to get out of there quick so I could free up a space because oh my god, it's filling up quickly. But I'm trying to process my thoughts of everything I just saw and experienced, and it absolutely blew me away. So as I mentioned, bawal mag-video loob sa museo. So yeah, I got some little B-roll shots, but I didn't want to be in there like straight up vlogging. So medyo respect the rules, only medyo pasaway ako. Basta, the sheer volume of art and the variety like blew my mind. So I started with the indigenous art, so you see a lot of like woven inabels and fabrics from especially the Cordilleras, a lot of carvings, bowls, and like that stuff's cool, but I've seen it up in those regions. But then when we got to that next area, it was just a treasure trove of different styles, expressions, and mediums of art. There was like interactive installations, there was paintings, sculptures, all kinds of stuff, and I was especially pleasantly surprised to see like more provocative art. So of course I expected to see the traditional style and like the religious context stuff, but there was a whole room just of like kind of erotic themed stuff, a lot of like social messaging that speaks to, you know, some of the discussions to be had about the Philippines, and I really loved seeing that expressed in the different artworks. But I was blown away. That was hands down the best 250 pesos I've ever spent. I spent almost 3 hours there, and it went by so quick, and I'm not sure I saw everything. Like the way the place is laid out, it doesn't feel like you're being, you know, ushered from one room to the next. Like the whole place is the art, to be honest. So I can't recommend that place highly enough. So check it out, Pinto Art Museum. Sobrang maganda. I'm ready for a coffee. Let's go. Ano pa? Oh, wala na.
Anim na lang po for lakas.
May. Actually, isang choco cookie din. So guys, this is Typica. This is supposed to be like the hot new coffee shop dito sa Rizal. Guys, pasensya na kang maingay dito, pero dito sa main road sa Taytay. I think we're in Taytay here. Basta, kwentohan. So I read the story of the guy who started this coffee shop, and apparently this used to be your typical sari-sari storefront. Looks exactly like every sari-sari you've ever seen. And long story short, basically the pandemic wiped out his livelihood like many people. Pero diskarte talaga, and he had a passion for coffee, so this is the result. So it said in the article I read how much it cost to open this place, and it was not a lot. Like, it was just a lot of hard work, curry pot cha, masipag cha, and here you go. So I've heard the coffee is great, and obviously the decor is amazing. It's got a couple seats here for a few people, but yeah, it's an inspiring little place. It's like a rose from the concrete. Shout out. Typica is legit, you guys. Like, simple lang. Like, it's just clean, minimal. The coffee's legit, sulit talaga. I think the coffee and cookie lahat like 110 pesos. So that was a really cool experience, and I love the story, and I love how it elevates the aesthetic. It really stands out from where it's located at. So astig naman. Alright, so I think that's gonna do it for this tour of Antipolo. So stay tuned, I have another video from dito sa Rizal. I hope you enjoyed. I see you guys later.